I'm awake most nights, it seems I never get sleep. I've got this burden that I carry and it's ever so deep. I've got a child that I love and I've got one that I mourn. I've got love for them both, but the balance is torn. I've got a wife that I love, I've got an ex that was hell. I've got this daughter from the past and yet the future would fail. This little baby in the womb didn't replicate cells, so I'm addicted to the could-have-beens and mad at myself. But there was nothing I could do, yeah I know it's the truth, but I can never let it go. Put yourself in my shoes, but the hardest part about it is I feel I must choose. And even though I know I don't, you see your face is the blues. So now I'm looking for a guide, but I'm losing my faith. I'm looking for the nod, someone say it's okay. Just say I may not be the greatest, daddy, pray for that day. But at the moment I was writing, it's my pain and me pray. Okay, don't excuse me fully, I'm just spilling my beans. You see a prayer can never hear what's been so real in my dreams. And you could never fathom when I'm haunted by most. It's not the mourning of the loss, it's that my daughter's a ghost. Don't excuse me fully, I'm just spilling my beans. You see a prayer can never hear what's been so real in my dreams. And you could never fathom what I'm haunted by most. It's not the mourning of the loss, it's that my daughter's a ghost. I see her in my dreams, apparitions, nightmares. I'm sorry, Autumn, that your daddy isn't right there. Quiet stares from people just isn't quite fair, but saying what's on their mind, something I might bear. Giving up is on the tip of my tongue, and now that weight upon my chest has nearly crippled my lungs. And I ain't trying to fight it, but I figure my flaw is that I'm waiting on the day that you'll get bigger and call. And if your mother should someday say that your father was weak, okay, I'ma just agree with it, I feel like a creep. But there was nothing they could do about it, no one influenced me, and I won't hold it against you, having nothing to do with me. You just couldn't understand it even if it's explained. Your ultrasounded images ingrained in my brain, but the pain I contain is too much of a burden to bear. Just take a listen to these lyrics, but the hurt will compare. Don't excuse me fully, I'm just spilling my beans. You see a prayer can never hear what's been so real in my dreams. And you could never fathom what I'm haunted by most. It's not the mourning of the loss, it's that my daughter's a ghost. Don't excuse me fully, I'm just spilling my beans. You see a prayer can never hear what's been so real in my dreams. And you could never fathom what I'm haunted by most. It's not the mourning of the loss, it's that my daughter's a ghost. I keep confusing the two, I just mix up identities. I get sick to my stomach and I just spit out obscenities. I'm trying to find a way to make amends with my heart, but I commence to piece that puzzle and end up back at the start. I really feel for my wife, cause she's been stuck in the middle. She really tries to make me happy, what the fuck is a riddle? If I could ever find the words that I'm feeling inside, I wouldn't say the ugly things that leave her hunkered and crying. But since I feel the way I do, I'm cursed saying this, Mike. This is just the way I am, I ain't saying it's right. But to everybody listening, before you start damning me, take a look into your own picture and torn apart families. I'm dying in my mind and I cry in this booth. I cannot crack a smile like I'm prying a tooth. I wanna get high, but I'm in need of my wits. And I'm not about to turn to drinking bad as it gets. I gotta take whatever's coming and I'll lie in that bed. Yeah, the harder that it gets, takes the Nile to shed. If you and me, you'd be no better, you could try what I said, but I'll bet you skip that chance and twist the dial instead.